everyone, and welcome to another Top 5 Records video. And today is an interesting day because we get the release of a new Lady Gaga album. Now, though that may sound special, and it is special because she worked a lot of time on this album, her last album was just a couple of months ago. Last year, just around the release of the film Joker Folie in which she plays the part of Harlequin, the lover of the main part Joker, she released a record with songs that inspired her character. Now, it goes beyond songs that inspired her character. That film is a musical and an ode to old time jazz songs. And I can imagine that Lady Gaga was not so happy with the way those songs were mixed on the soundtrack album, so she made a companion piece with a nod to her character Harley Quinn, because a lot of the songs from the movie are actually on that album, but in completely different arrangements. And now you might think that her Little Monsters, Massive Offense, may have helped her through the horrendous release of Joker, because Joker didn't make a lot of money. As a matter of fact, Warner lost around 130 million with that release. And the records, both Lady Gaga's record and the soundtrack album, did not do well. You might think that The Little Monsters would help in that regard, but it didn't. It was a tough time for the brand Lady Gaga. Will she pick up on that, and are we getting a new high with her new album, Mayhem? Well, the first thing that we know, and that we already may have noticed from the single Abracadabra, is that this is a return to form. I'm going to do a track-by-track analysis in this video. I'm going to kick off with the opening track of Mayhem, namely Disease. It's good. It is good. Holds a very nice and strong beat, and I noticed just after a while that this is a banger. It's sweet, it's nice, and I actually want to dance to it. Earlier today, I did a review of the new Neil Young album, beautiful country album. I did not feel like dancing at any time during that record, even though it has a song called Dance, Dance, Dance. Here, first song immediately, I want to dance to it. This is quite the opener. And then we go to the second track, Abracadabra. And I must say that Abracadabra brings us back to old Lady Gaga. There are no surprises here, nor in the production, the way drums sound, or the way it builds. It is predictable if you remember old Lady Gaga. I guess most people do. It's also vocal-wise a nod to something like Bad Romance, the way she pronounces abracadabra after a certain amount of time. Really reminds me of ra ra rum ra ga ga la 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 la. There's that kind of playfulness there. Production-wise, vocal-wise, not a lot of surprises, but does it work? Oh yeah, it works. This really works. It sounds like so much fun, and Abracadabra truly has some potential here. I'm even going to make a prediction. Yeah, I'm going to put my money on it. I'm not sure which other songs are there to come because we're early in the year, but Abracadabra is a very strong contender for summer hit of 2025, and I'm going to put my money on that song. It's just lovely, and I want to play it again and again and again. I think I'm going to hear it again and again and again in supermarkets everywhere you go. Now, third song, what do you do after Disease and Abracadabra? Great opening tracks. She does Garden of Eden, which opens really comfortable, really chill, and it has this very, very catchy but sweet, not pushy, very sweet riff. I love that. First three songs are just great. Can she maintain this level? The answer, no. Perfect Celebrity is not a bad song, and although she's very convincing vocally, it's a very stunningly good vocal performance. I think the writing of this song and the production of this song is too much autopilot. Not auto-tune, autopilot. Um, Especially to measure up with the previous three because they are just great. I do find the strong tense, the decade, the tense vibe interesting to be honest, but it's not bad, not good, mediocre. Fifth song, Vanish Into You. Another song that doesn't really stand out for me. I do, however, love the very subtle nod to David Bowie Let's Dance sample. Then we get to the song Killah. Sixth song on this album. And we're on the right track. Maybe I was born this way. Now we're on the right track again. I love the vibe here. Great beat. This is really enjoyable. Keeps the record going. Love that song. Zombie Boy. Oh boy, we are back on track with this record. This has a very strong David Bowie 80s vibe. It's not just because, again, you have that Let's Dance echoey guitar, the pop 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 pop. You know, that sound, that distinct sound, is all over the song. But it's not just that that reminds me of David Bowie. It's also the playfulness in Lady Gaga's vocals. She has this put on your red shoes and dance the blues playfulness here. And there are all kinds of elements that really remind of Nile Rodgers and Chic, which is, of course, also one of the driving forces of the Let's Dance album. This is light-hearted fun. I'm loving it. Then we get to the song Love Dog. I'm not so thrilled here. It's not as playful as the other songs on the album. It's rather predictable, actually. And I think that predictability might be the biggest nemesis of this record. Let me go to How Bad Do You Want Me, which is a very nice Daft Punk intro. I love the way this song starts. Then it changes into something of a Taylor Swift song, especially not only the lyrics, but especially the vocal delivery and the vocal melody makes me think of Taylor Swift. Not a bad thing necessarily because I don't hate Swift. I like Taylor Swift. It's interesting. Don't Call Tonight and Shadow of a Man, both nice dance songs, have a lot of energy. Okay, they're okay. Then The Beast, one that doesn't do it for me. And I'm actually starting to think at this point on the album, might it be a bit too long? Well, the answer is no, it's not too long. The Beast is just uh, not special enough because after The Beast, we are working towards a grand finale. Blade of Grass. I like the shift in energy here, where The Beast isn't fully energetic, but also not a not a full ballad. Blade of Grass has a better balance. Very nice direct ballad here. I love it. It's melodical. It's good. The sound, instrumental, the production sound, the mixing. I really like it. And then we're gonna take off with the real finale. Die with a Smile. Her duet with Bruno Mars. Great song, a hit song. It truly makes this record worthwhile. So, is Lady Gaga back with Mayhem? I couldn't say she reinvents herself because it's so much of a nod to her earlier work, her earlier style, and the things that made her very interesting. She's not reinventing herself. She is re-embracing herself. And does that work? Oh yeah, oh yeah. And I hope that the summer hit single of 2025 is on this album, Abracadabra. So I'm curious, what do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Leave a comment below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.